Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
Ooh, that's kind of a dope ass song for the stands. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Radio Wado. It's NYCFC Forever podcast. You know the fucking vibes, bro. We are back. Another week of disappointments in many ways, but that's why we're here to talk about it and maybe lift some spirits. I'm here with Sanchez. What up, my guy?
Hello, sirs. Oh, sir, being that
Sir.
there's only two of us. Hello, sir.
Yes. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, to be honest with you. I am here. I'm sitting in my room with a needle in my hand. I am
I got
still
I got a little dark.
in recovery mode from 2 nights of System of a Down and Corn at MetLife Stadium.
Yes, sir. You definitely, bro. When you said that you was gonna be where you was gonna be, I was like, oh, this man's gonna be in a fucking hospital. I was waiting for the text messages from Chapina, like, yo, guys, he went a little too hard.
Well, according to our backstage conversations, that's still on the table.
I'm chucking that up with top of the stairs. You need to know you got to pay for that story. But nah, bro. Oh man. For those listening and not watching, Dave is not with us this week. He's just feeling a little under the weather, but shouts to you. Go. You still got to be a dad, bro. That's the thing about having a child, bro. It doesn't matter how you feel. You got to be present.
He got the back to school blues.
Bro.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh man. I took the train today early as fuck. I legit let out a big ass sigh when I saw that first kid in the uniform. I was like, damn.
School
Bro.
started today?
For some, yeah.
That's a travesty.
A travesty, bro. Like, what happened to school buses? Like, why y'all taking the train or like as that little of a kid? Like, you shouldn't be taking the train that little. Like, you look 5. Go.
Well, that's the thing in Manhattan, right? You were in Manhattan?
No, I was in the Bronx. I was here. I was on my stop.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
Bro, I did not have a green Metro card until junior high school. This kid was definitely in elementary school. Why are you taking the train by yourself? Don't get me wrong. It's a very New York shit, but it's just
there's schools that do that. I feel like I've seen that. I see that a lot in Manhattan.
I just don't
I feel
want
like I see
you
that
in
a
my
lot.
train, bro. You know,
I'm not.
I know you're a. When was the last time? Hold on. When was the last time you commuted during like the school season via train?
Like everybody else 2 months ago, buddy.
My bad. You're more of a driver than I am. I live on the train for the most part, but like the difference between
I did
school
have a
season.
career change over 3 months ago that
I'm not.
making me take public transportation.
I understand, but
Pretty regular now that we think about it.
as a commuter though, as a
I'm not
commuter,
mentally prepared to see the kids on the train either.
yeah, like
Yeah, there's
as
there's a part of me where it's like
fuck them kids,
I every day. But there's a part of me where it's like I remember how I was
Yeah.
at that age on
That's
the
why
train,
I'm
buses,
bro.
and I'm like, God damn.
I'm not saying because I just know exactly what that mentality is. It's
Yeah,
chaos.
man.
It's chaos, bro.
It is mayhem for
So there was one time, bro. And I'm not getting too to the weeds about this one. We were on the train coming back from school, and for some reason, my friend's friend decided that today it was time to just fuck with whoever. So this dude was doing this magic trick or not it wasn't a magic trick, but he was just going to random people like other kids from other schools doing it. I don't know why they were suckers because they got into it. And at the end, the trick was just literally take the deck of cards and slap it over the head of whoever was the bro. And obviously, we're rolling like 30 deep. The single guy is not gonna do nothing. So it's just like, oh my god. I was like, and the whole time I'm there, I was just like, oh, we're gonna one of these days we're gonna do it to the wrong person.
You
This is
people repping
pop
the
up.
schools like it's a gang.
Yeah, bro, fuck out of here. But
Ugh.
nah, that's what I'm saying. I know the mentality. So I now in my mature and very peaceful, just have my headphones in. I want to read my book to commute to work. I don't want to see any of that. So fuck them kids. But I want to talk about a little bit more about some fun shit. It's your I call it because you had the shirt Elote Fest. Cause I saw you were out there with some other NYCFC supporters, bro. I want to see like how was that like? Because I know you've been talking about this concert for since it fucking got announced, and I know it was technically a System of a Down concert as well, but Elote Fest just sounds way better.
Well, the NYCFC fans, apparently there was a lot of NYCFC fans at the concert at the stadium, MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
Just didn't bump into them, and it's crazy because most of them had floor GA pit tickets like I did, and
Oh, word.
we just didn't cross paths. Yeah, we just didn't cross paths, and but we did meet up with a few people. We met up with Jamie, Vito, in the parking lot, and then Claudio came through. We were just listening to a bunch of 80s hair metal in the parking lot
Man, I
and
could
just
only
talking about how,
imagine
like,
that playlist.
and just hearing 80s hair metal and just being like, this doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean?
You don't
The
want to be in a
80s,
T top in a Phoenix GTO, whatever that car
you know,
was.
the 80s hair metal scene wasn't big guy friendly, I feel. you
Yeah, leather fucking pants. No,
know,
vet, no shirt in the vest scene. Nah, yeah, it
oh,
wasn't.
ah, it was so we
Hold
were
up.
just that was one of the nights. What's up?
Okay, no, I was gonna say one of your favorite bands technically is a hair band, right? Metallica started in that. I know they don't get
Nah,
labeled as, but my
no,
man, my man
no,
James out here looking like
no.
fucking
Absolutely
lion.
not. Absolutely, the style of music is completely different.
I know
Completely,
I'm with you, but
completely different. The hairs
if
were
I was
similar.
if I was an outsider that didn't
No,
know
no,
and I saw that hair, I'd be like, yo, you talking about hair metal right there, bro. Nah.
no, no. But yeah, the concert was great. The first night, did we bump into? I don't remember about the first night. I think we met up. Everybody met up on the second night.
Okay.
The
Once
first,
everybody
yeah.
realized that y'all were all there.
No, because we already had talked about it. Meeting up the second night
Gotcha.
with a few people, but the first night, yeah, the first night was great. Corn freaking. Did you hear about that story about that guy getting caught um
Which
pleasuring himself during corn in one of the seats? No?
Nah, bro. I'm glad my timeline is not algorithm to that part of the show. All I saw was
My
just
man,
the massive pits.
my man was full on
That's crazy. I'm sorry,
pleasuring
yo.
himself, sitting down in one of the seats,
You getting
and
two piece.
there's a
If
whole
that's
video
still
that people
around.
were like, "Yo, stop, stop, stop," and then he wasn't. He was trying to
I mean, that's a federal
finish what he
crime.
started, and
It's a federal crime. I don't know what to
some
tell you.
dude came from behind and smacked him mad
Hell yeah.
hard.
A hero emerges.
And then he got arrested by like the state police, the New Jersey State Police,
Bro, that's a federal
and,
crime, bro.
and carried out like a hog. Like he was carried out
Mm,
like
bro.
flat, horizontal carried out. And in my mind, the only thing I'm watching this
It's
video
just horizontal, and it's just his shit. It's just like in
dangling
the wind,
out.
dangling in the wind. Yo, but before people hold on, before people tune us the fuck out with that one, we are gonna talk about the match and all the everything that happened on
What
Saturday. I promise.
look where my mind goes. As I'm watching the video of like the cops trying to put him in cuffs, I'm like, what is the cop thinking? What's going through the cop's mind as he's grabbing the hand? that was currently used as a
Oh, this guy's
criminal activity. You know,
oh
like
man,
let me use
Manuela.
let me grab this hand and put the cuff on you. Is
Oh,
a
Paula, bro.
what thought? Just think
That's
about
a
what that
wow.
cop thinking about in that moment. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
Yeah,
oh my god, oh my
bro.
god, oh my
Hand
god.
sanitizer is not enough, B.
Oh.
Like,
But yeah,
nah,
the
that's just
overall the both shows, Corn killed it,
it's fucking
crushed it both nights. System of a Down crushed it both nights, which I was one of the things I was kind of I don't want to say concerned, but I was thinking about. I was like, is the set list going to change from night to night?
yeah. I remember I was gonna ask you. I was like, was no repeats or did any repeats
Okay, a lot of
without
repeats.
spoiling
No,
for
a lot
folks
of
that are
repeats.
gonna go.
A lot of repeats.
Okay.
But let's say for Corn, they just substituted, I think, 2 songs. Same order, just
Okay.
changed out 2 songs, which was cool because it's the 2 songs they put in for the second night was like, okay, these songs you missed the first night, which was fine.
Okay. All
And
right.
then System substituted a couple songs as well, but they changed the order,
Oh, all right. So it
which
wasn't.
I
It
like
felt different.
I like the order better the second night. The way they set it up the second night, I like them more.
Because so then it really isn't a 2 night. It was more of a we had a
It,
second night planned. Technically, if the first one sells out like crazy, we add the second night.
well,
So it's
actually,
really
so
not. It's
so
not
the
like the
second night,
Metallica 2 night where it's just
yeah,
like
that's oh,
no
exactly, yeah.
repeats. This is like the second show is like technically
It's
you
just a
could
second
buy the
show.
2 nights, but it's a second show because
Yeah.
you had said that you liked and you're not alone in this because I know other people that went that the energy second night was way better.
Energy
So
second night felt a lot different. It felt a lot because remember a thing you have to people don't realize is that the second night was originally the first night
God, yes,
that
that is
went on
the
sale.
it's
And then
like
when
that's
that
the
sold out after a few days, whatever time had passed, they added the second night, which turned out to be the first night.
yeah.
So the
I realize that people do that a lot.
yeah,
Like because
there was flares
bro,
in during the System
how
show.
did you bring it in? Is crazy. Because MetLife had a couple checks along the
No,
way.
they just have one.
Really, with the bags?
Yeah, that's it.
Because they have the bag check, like you can't pass, and then they
I
have
don't
the
know how
security check.
I don't know how they because you go through
Oofed
the
it,
metal detectors and
oofed it.
flares are metal canisters.
Hey
So
man,
check out what happened night 2. Oh, night 1, we spent the whole night. We got to the barricade. We got to the front. Me and Chapina,
you
we got
always
to the
make you
front.
make. I remember, we'll never forget when you say that. You're like you always try to do that at every show you
I
can.
try to get so
If you,
we got to the front. I got a drumstick. Oh, I left it. I don't have it on me. I
oh come on, bro! I wanted to see it like,
got
because
the
I saw the photo and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
I got the System of a Down drumstick. Night 2, I was like, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna hang out in the pit the whole night.
All right.
And so for the flares was during Toxicity. It's like the second to last song. They got the flares going. The cops, I think the cops for night 2 were ready for it.
Oh,
They were all lined up already at the edges of
mm,
like just outside the pit area. There were like a lot of
okay.
cops already lined up
Because they've
straight.
seen already the social media how it's like,
And in the Chicago shows, they put up the big sign on the big screen right before System went on.
yeah, oh,
Any
word?
flares would be immediately ejected and arrested.
Yep. My boy went
So
to that one and he sent me videos. He was like, it was like 5 pits. It's crazy.
so so the flares happened. The guys who lit the flares did it smart. They held it up for like I don't know a few seconds or whatever, and then they dropped it. That's the smart thing.
Okay.
You don't get caught with it in your hand.
Yeah.
So this one kid goes and picks up one of them, and I grab the kid and I smack his hand. I smack it right out of his hand. Boom. I'm like, yo, don't pick it up. You're gonna get arrested for it. Leave it alone. He goes, nah, I'm good. He goes and grabs it again.
Oh.
As he's standing up from grabbing it, boom, tackled by cops.
Idiot.
I literally go, not my problem. Literally said, not my problem.
You try to be the actual like OG. You try to be like, yo, I'm gonna teach you the ways real quick.
I was
Nah,
like,
you know
because
what?
like some people would have been like, oh, yo, chill, cop, chill, like let him go. In my mind, I'm like, that's state
Nah,
police,
bro.
not my fucking problem, not my flare, not my problem. I don't even know this man. They drag him out. But when the show ends, I wind up bumping into him at the end of it. I'm like, yo, what
Hilarious.
happened? Like they didn't arrest you. He's like, nah, I got away from them. He like
What?
shimmied away from them at some point after he got dragged out.
So
But
I don't understand people sometimes. I mean, props to him.
yeah, but
But
lesson. And I told him, like, yo, you shouldn't have picked it up. He's like, I know you
yeah,
trying to look out. I was like, yeah, I know.
you
One
got to do
thing I've
the
learned.
you did the
One
Jake
thing,
Gyllenhaal though. Walk away.
the one thing I've learned from NYCFC is that you will go to jail for flares. You
So
know,
we try to teach flare etiquette at least every other month.
NYCFC has taught me the ways
Yeah,
about the
bro. Now,
flares. And I had a
let
flare in the trunk of my car.
this fucking guy, you would have been the source. They would have tracked it back to you.
But
Oh
no,
man. Oh man. I'm glad you had
but
fun though, bro. That
it
shit
was a
that
great time.
shit.
It was I'm still having heavy withdrawals. I'm still thinking about it a lot. There was a lot of NYCFC fans there,
Nah, bro.
in the
Yo,
seats as well.
I feel like this year's becoming the year of everyone has a great concert moment this summer.
Ah,
Like
yes.
this summer I had a lot of big concerts, and I feel like everyone got to have a great concert moment, which is really fucking dope. Yo, I want to talk about some New York. Uh, it's hip hop, but it's overall music. You know, we love to talk about music here. Son, Hot 97. You know, Funkmaster Flex has a special place in our hearts here at the pod. You know, because
Funk Master Flex Night. Funk Master Flex Night.
Funk Flex, bro. I know people out there, if y'all don't listen to Hot 97 anymore, because a lot of people don't. Funk Flex put out a crazy post. It had us a little going in our chats that he said he was after what was it, 27 years or whatever, he's no longer gonna be on Hot 97. Everybody's like, oh shit. But nobody read the little like detail
The 7
that
p.m. time slot.
at 7 p.m. So he moved up, but yo, that came at the cost of DJ Nuff.
Hmm.
Like, so it's yo, I honest like what is it about uh Funk Flex that he's like
It's
he's allowed to sort of move in this way,
I believe he has a big role in the station.
bro? Because that shit's crazy. I'm like, I mean, DJ Nuff for both. You seen the social media posts have been crazy. Ebro has been like OD on his side. A whole bunch of DJs from Hot 97. They're saying that he might go to Power 105
Oh,
and link up with Angie Martinez again and sort of like, yo, because Power 105 is killing Hot 97 right now. Like it's just they're understanding how to tap into like this generation of people, but also keep the old like the people that still on the radio like old school way. So I don't know. I feel like this shit's gonna bite Hot 97 in the ass to the point where you might not even have a Hot 97 in a couple years. What's a New York without a Hot 97? Like that would be kind of crazy.
it's the radio station that's most iconic. On Hot 97 every day. That's my word. Spinning and what Biggie rapped about it.
Son, like it's a hip hop staple. And now you're gonna have this sort of rearranging now my thing is so Funk Flex takes over DJ Nuff's time slot, right? But now he comes at it with like this little um like with saltiness a little bit. So I don't know if that's gonna work out. I didn't want to. I'm not gonna try to get too much. I wanted to talk about it so I could actually give you the flex bomb because I wanted to surprise you with it.
Yeah,
But it's also a cool New York moment in hip hop. It's was I know
okay.
maybe not
One
OD
of the
into
greatest stat lines of all time in all genres of life: music,
yeah.
sports, movies. This man restarted
Oh yes,
Kanye
yes. Because
Jay-Z's Otis on Hot 97 2011 25 times in under
So,
20. It took 23 minutes to premiere this goddamn song.
premiere the song, not play it through. Just
Premiere.
premiere it, because the moment
Drop.
you hear it takes it easy.
He dropped 63 bombs. My man was George Bushing Iraq 03 Fallujah, bro. He was in Fallujah in 04.
Imagine how many, 20, how many? Say it again.
63 bombs.
So 63 times you're on the radio trying to hear this. Bro, everyone's hyped to hear this song, and it's just him doing it. Nah, bro.
Didn't he say something like, yo, if you in the bodega right now,
yeah, yup. Reach into the
reach into the cash register, that money is your money
it's
now.
your money now. Shouts to Blue Balls. I think they reference that a lot on tweets, where like when something happens with NYC, they're like, "Yo, go reach in into the into the register." Like, bro, that was a crazy flex moment. Like, I was gonna ask you, what if you have like a standout flex moment over the years?
Um uh the Tyler the Creator freestyle.
Oh, Tyler's a wild boy, bro. Tyler's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. Yeah, that was hilarious. We actually, for those that been listening and viewing for a while, one of like what I feel like was one of our funniest thumbnails. What or it may not even been a thumbnail at that point. It might have just been for the post for the audio only. I think it was before we were even on YouTube. Was the Hot 97 Funk Flex like booth thing that he has. It was us, and then I put our pictures like superimposed, because we had talked about. I think we had maybe talked about that Tyler thing.
Funk Flex leave would if he would have left Hot 97, it would have been like an end of an era.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
like
was.
and Kobe retiring, like it's really
Yeah,
big moments for like the hip hop at New York City as a whole, as New York City, which has been struggling in a sense of being the face of hip hop as it once was. Like
yeah. To
losing
have him
some
retire would have been a little
would have
crazy.
been big, yeah.
I think one of my like standout flex moments, it actually is like when people thought that New York hip hop was gonna come back, was when uh Kendrick had dropped Control, or his verse on Control, and he kind of threw shots at like New York, saying like I had the crown, and Joel Ortiz had done a rebuttal, and he was premiering it, and I was like, yo, I was legit glued to this that man's broadcast, because I wanted to hear like the rebuttal, because I was like, yo, I'm a little bit of a Joel Ortiz fan, so I was just like, all right, let me hear what he had to say. And at that time, I was like, what other New York voice, Fabulous is gonna get involved in everything, bro? Same thing. It took him like 15 minutes to premiere this damn song, and then he drops his verse. It was kind of cool, but I just remember being like glued to the radio, just to like actually not even. I had to find a stream on iHeartRadio to be able to listen to it, but fucking just another day in New York hip hop, bro. It's fucking nuts.
It, well,
Hopefully
it's September.
it's September, bro. Yo, all right. I wanted to. I don't know if you read this. All right. I wanted to hit you with this. Did you see the news about Alonso?
Oh, that's been kind of circulating today, right?
Yeah. So
Today is Tuesday for anybody
today,
who's listening and watching. It's Tuesday evening at the moment.
yes.
So this news kind of was going around today, uh,
And
uh, which is
it's a
not
little. It's
surprising. It's not surprising because I feel like before we say what it was, I feel like it's not the first time we've heard a rumor about the potential for Alonso Martinez leaving this summer.
for sure, because we all know he is a very skillful player, and
Yeah,
he
I
gets a
think
lot of recognition for Costa Rica. So it's like
earlier
we
this season there was another rumor about him leaving this summer, but this is the first time
it's like
a little bit more detailed rumor.
more detail, and more as like it actually happened, and it was just on us. So I'm gonna share on the YouTube our page. So shouts to Mark Radigan, uh friend of the pod, we can say. And hold on, let me just do the little zoomy zoom. Woohoo! So reports came out that Ajax put a bid out for Alonso, and the team straight up just rejected it because it wouldn't have been too late to find a striker. Kind of similar scenario for what happened to this dude at Crystal Palace with Liverpool. Bro, so everybody's kind of now wondering what may happen in the winter. Like, what do you make of this?
I think it also has something to do with the valuation. Uh,
Mm,
I,
okay,
I
talk about it.
so Alonso Martinez, if I remember correctly, we only paid like a 300 or something thousand transfer fee. It was under $1 million.
Mm,
Can you
I-
look that up real quick?
yeah, let me look that up real quick.
And I believe it was about the number that sticks out to me for some reason is 300,000. Right. So I believe Ajax is a team that probably doesn't sign multi-million-dollar signing deals because they're also a selling team
Yeah,
and
for
looking
sure.
for the business side of things. And let's say the number that they offered was somewhere in the
All right. I don't know what the conversion is in American freedom dollars or in hostile dollars as it is right now, but it was 600,000 euros. That
about 500,000
yeah,
euros is a little bit more. So let's say 500,000. Okay, so what's the valuation that NYCFC would have placed on him? I would say on the low end, maybe 3 million is somewhere where Ajax was probably offering.
yeah.
But I think NYCFC probably views him more of as a 6, 7, 8.
Oh wait, no, actually, hold up, me scusi. It wasn't. I don't think we paid anything for him. I believe it might have been his market value was 600,000. We got him on a free transfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and right now, transfer market has his evaluation at 6 million. So you think they were asking maybe 10?
Um, I think that would be a rich, too rich. Yeah, he did come as a free transfer in August
Yeah.
2023.
Hmm.
Um, I think it would be too much to ask for that for him. He hasn't. Yes, he's having a fantastic year.
Yeah.
Let's see where his numbers are at the end of the season. He had a great season last year, but he's no golden boot winner. He has no
No,
accolades in that sense. He is a little older. How old is he?
27. Sorry, just had him up. Uh,
26?
yeah. So here, I I think I would say maybe if he were to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal, like the ones like those chances that he misses, then maybe they can have a more of a case of like, no, if he's in front of net, he's
Closer
scoring.
closer to 10 million, you're
So
right?
close to the 10 million, yeah, at that point, because you have the stats will show for
I
because
just I
he
just
would
feel
be in
like
the
it's a
running.
combination because I think if Ajax would have offered the right number, you
Yeah,
can't say no to that. Of you looking at it just on the business side of things. Just on the business side. I'm not talking
on
about
the
the sport.
business, yeah, on the business side, yeah, but
Like
bro,
so
that hurt.
that part is where it's like they probably were like, okay, the number's kind of good, but we also have to find somebody. So then that number isn't that great.
No,
It's a combination. The number wasn't great.
you end up overpaying.
You
You
can't
would
say
end up
uh,
overpaying for the next person
you
because
can't say no to that
everybody would know
number.
you're desperate.
You
Yeah,
a number you can't say no to, an offer you can't refuse. Like Ajax didn't give him that type of offer, like how the Qataris came after Gabby Pereira. Like they offered a number that you just can't say no to.
yeah, yeah, for sure. No, but
So
I'm saying as in like if they were to, let's say to have
pull the
taken the
trigger.
offer, right?
Yeah,
Uh, then whoever agents will know, yo, that team is desperate. I have somebody that you're gonna end up overpaying for, and we're gonna end up having like would be in another like baccarat situation where thankfully we figured it out a way out of it, but we would just be getting somebody like that that's just like on the fritz of something, and it's just like, yo, we just need to sign somebody. So I think it was. it was definitely smart not to let him go. But clearly, if teams like Ajax are knocking at the door, they won't be the last ones in
Yeah,
that realm of
yeah,
teams.
yeah.
Like Portugal seems to be loving like CONCACAF right now. So and for trying
I
to
wouldn't
find
be surprised
players.
if a team in Belgium comes knocking on the door game, even though he was over there in the lower leagues. What if like a team from the first, like a Club Rouge or something like that,
Yeah, for
come
sure.
knocking on the door? Like those are teams who are in Champions
And-
League, in
yeah,
Europa League, uh, competing for domestic trophies. Those are moves that I could see him making right now, like this
yeah,
winter. Uh, the top leagues, maybe at a lower side, a lower mid table down team, like let's say in Italy,
nah, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't think Serie B
no,
for him. I
no,
would.
no, but like a Venezia,
Yeah, I can see that.
a team
Yeah, I can see
searching
that.
for
And they've
goals.
taken they have a history with taking chances on MLS players.
They
So
signed an Ecuadorian player, John Yaboa, from a lower league, a team from I think he was in Croatia or something. Like these are like they're like scrambling, trying to find players for goals. Like
yeah, but they're trying to get like
I think the
the
Prem.
next the
I
next
think the Prem.
move.
Yeah, I think the Prem will be a little too
Nah,
too
nah, I don't.
even
Nah,
at the lower part of the table. I think it's too much.
yeah, no,
But like in Italy, like that bottom half of the table in La Liga, like that bottom third of the table, those are
yeah,
teams that could be, maybe they might not offer the top dollar, but those are teams who would be interested.
yeah. I saw a post of somebody who said, "Is could this potentially be like a Tati 2.0 situation where we let him go and we can't like replace him in time for when the team gels? We have still a piece missing." Um,
Well, that's the thing. Once the season ends, there's always turnover. If
yeah, but
if
now this
if
team right now doesn't feel like it's eternal. This team feels like it should be at minimum 95% whole come
like
January.
yeah, but once the season ends, there's gonna be a player here or two leaving, right?
But that's what I said.
I'd
At least
rather I'd rather I'd
95%.
rather I'd rather the player leave and the player come in during the off season than
Oh
having.
no, yeah,
If we would have
yeah.
lost him right now,
No,
and
yeah,
this,
that would have been a
I
disaster.
would have been like, yo, that's the season is
I
over.
think he's. I don't. I just don't. I don't think if he does leave, it definitely is weird because this goes into. We can go into like even like the schedule changing because of this stuff. Because I think the winter evaluation of him will probably be lower than if he just stays through. But he's thinking World Cup also. He is the starting winger for Costa Rica. Sometimes even the center forward. So one way or another, he has to think in maybe twofold. Where am I going to be consistent enough to at least stay in some kind of form all through the year and going into the summer? And uh pretty much like, do I go and try to figure it out somewhere else where I may not know the language? I don't know the routines. Here, he's close to home. So he can call up. It's a short, maybe not a short flight, but a shorter flight than
Shorter
would be shorter
than
flight. And he's know the system and he knows what his goals are. I think as a he's not the one maybe pushing it because he's maybe like if I have a standout World Cup, then the price goes up and the teams that have the eyes on me are larger
so
because
you're
he
saying
could, bro.
so you're saying he's leaving. We both could agree with that. He's not gonna
Yes,
be
yes.
here. He doesn't make it to the new stadium.
No, I don't think he make no. If
Okay.
he's especially
Hear
if
me,
he,
hear me.
yeah.
He doesn't make it to the new stadium. We could agree on that. So you think he leaves in the summer of 2026 and not January of 2026?
If 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 I'm trying to like put myself in a player's mind, then
Yeah.
yes, because you can
I
take the
also
risk
I
of
also
having a really good World Cup.
I also agree with that type of mentality of like the planning of these all these factors that are taking place in the World Cup year.
Mhm.
Like all these things play a role in a decision that's big. It's a big time career
Yeah.
decision. Um, but a part of me feels that January could be a serious option for him to leave if the right offer comes in.
Bro, it has to be like almost a perfect offer. Like you are, if you go
As
into
so now I'm gonna look at this as an NYCFC fan and not as the player. As an NYCFC fan, if he's going to leave, I'd rather him leave in January than in July
yes.
because we saw what happened when Tati left.
Oh no, it was a
How
fucking
how how
disaster.
how that void, how much of a disaster it was to try to figure out. It took a whole year,
Mm.
the whole next summer to Alonso came in to try to have a glimmer of a replacement, and
Mm.
Alonso didn't become that replacement really till last year, 2024.
Mm.
So
And, no, and then
I read
I'm sure like come the summer, if we lose them there, then it's like I don't even know if what we're doing with like a break or no break through the World Cup. Like it'll just be I don't even want to think about the message that could be as a fan come summer for him. Like
the only
if he
positive
leaves.
thing. The only positive thing I think I see about him leaving, whether it's January or whether it's in the summer, is that it opens the door again for a major signing.
Oh, bro, we always go
It
back to that.
I don't know who could that signing be. I'm not going to speculate any names, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who's available for the cheap or for the or for free come January next summer. But next year, January and July is 2026. It's the year before, months before the stadium opening. So
I
what better
know.
way to get a player acclimated to the league than have him here from the summer
Um.
forward or from the full season leading
Yeah.
into the new stadium. So then once we're in the new stadium, we're now you're
It,
gelling. Now you're
yeah.
rocking and rolling. You know what I mean?
I see the
That
vision. I
that's
just
the
don't.
only
I don't see that
that
effort from the team.
yes, correct. I agree with that too. But that's just the only thing that lets you have a little glimmer of like, okay, we're gonna lose our probably best player right now. Probably our best player. I think you could say that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it,
It
it
just seems
opens
like it's in. Yeah. It's
opens the door for like
a lot of timelines. A lot of timelines can come from this. You know,
yeah,
fucking
and
Doctor Strange and shit.
which is everybody, even the team, has kind of insinuated that the names are gonna come for the stadium. The big name
I
sign.
mean,
I
who,
don't
bro?
believe it. I,
I don't
I nothing in the past what 8 years, 7 years has led
exactly
us to
like,
believe that's
bro.
gonna be true. But
I was, it's just yeah. That's no.
yep,
Yeah.
but you have to see if at some point they actually do that.
Yeah.
They pull out the old
So,
MLS 2.0 card out.
and then I'm aging. So the Bruyne rumor still happening around that
Right,
time.
like 120 years old, can't fucking run.
Yeah. Oh
Point,
man.
just bring him in. But I don't know who the player would be, right?
Yeah, just somebody in a stature. I get you.
With some
I don't know.
with some pedigree.
Maybe.
That's the thing. You know what? I think in hindsight, it's a good thing he didn't leave this summer, and that's what's important right now. Because right now, even with him on the field, we can't beat last place DC United.
Bro, let's all right. Before we get let's just talk before we get into the depressing shit. let's because he did play a game. Let's get some pregame. Let's ease people into that fucking nightmare of a fucking disaster that was Saturday for us. I I got there like right at March time. What time were you able to get in?
Right then. I got there
Around the
right
hell?
yeah.
Yeah. March, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Solid March.
Large
That
quantity of people.
like solid March, bro. Solid March, bro. I like
Size
yeah.
wise, large quantity of people.
I like the energy that was happening. I saw a lot of kids on shoulders. Um, it was cool. I love, bro. Somebody said that it's just they'll never be the same when we get out of the train, out of the elevator train. It's just you know, it's different. Well, I gotta say, and I'm putting this out there. I want to hear um Carnaval more often be played. Like we have something that's ours that can be like let's just use it. Like let's use it. If you're listening to this, let's use that song. It's such a vibe. Like let's keep it going. It's a but yeah, like I said, those were mostly for my pregame vibes because then Dave and I had a meal in the booth. I mean, steak, ribs,
Wow.
salad, salad, uh,
Wow.
burgers,
Wow.
ice cream.
And I tell you guys every weekend for you, just bring me something. Show me you care about me. Let me know that I was in your
And
thoughts and prayers,
the thoughts and prayers. Oh man.
right? And you mentioned, you know what I had? I had popcorn. I didn't even finish the bag because I got a tummy ache. All right.
It wasn't the butter wasn't settling in correct.
I had
Oh
$8
man.
bag of popcorn that's probably been sitting there for hours.
Yo. Oh, that's nasty. Bro, all right. I want to dedicate some time to this because this has become a hot topic within I think the supporter circles for sure. And I think it's just I personally have gotten to I think the wall here when it comes to buying shit that's merch from the team. And I think this was the tipping point for me. I had so the team had dropped the promo. I forgot when. It was before the match. I think it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday that they had a dope and it was dope visuals. Shouts to the creative team. Um um and so it's just cool, like cool vibes, right? Very uh like you're in a restaurant, Maxi is out here fucking serving food and it looks
Yeah,
cool.
diner, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're at a diner and it looks dope, right? It looks dope. The
The rollout
um
was pretty good.
the rollout pretty cool. We've been dying finally for some like casual merch from the team that we could just wear like out, put a fit on type shit, right? So they said, "Hey, exclusive, right? Go into the thing, right?" So this I have here one
The shirt.
one of the shirts, so this is a shirt. I'm showing the shirt, guys. Real dope. The FC made in NYC. It's kind of like a boxy uh fit, right? And then you show us the price, right? Bam, I'm showing the tag 149.99 for this t-shirt. And then the
Okay.
sweater.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the sweater, right? The sweater is something I wanted to know for sure because I was like, that sweater looks fire. It looks super clean. Bam, showing the sweater. Then the price. Bam. 240, 239.99 officially, right? And bro, at what point did someone say, what the fuck is this? Because just the price alone, right? Just on the price alone, is like you think people really like able to pay triple digit prices for a sweater and a t-shirt because it's a new quote unquote Lux line from Adidas. But then I want you, Sanchez, to say what is the big reveal that happened with these tags,
You have the tweet available to you, so you can post it up.
brother.
I just
Not
sent it
only
to you just in case. But
let me
before,
find
uh,
it.
let's get to the reveal first.
No, but you can talk it through it.
So,
I'll find it.
so Jonathan Denza, uh, I've known Jonathan for a long time. He's actually NYCFC forums. He's actually runs that. Well, he tweeted out. He peeled back the price tag on
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 the sweater.
I believe it was a sweater, yeah, and
Yep.
underneath the 239.99 price tag was a $80 price tag.
bro.
Can you put that picture up real quick, Mr. Yusuf, so the people can see?
So that's the first photo is the regular price, and then this is when you can rip off the. Oh, sorry, man. I'm here talking like I was there. Sorry about that, guys. So that's the ripped off tag
Yankee
that we're.
Stadium price. Yeah. Beneath that is the original barcode, like
So
another
that's
sticker
the
price that says $80.
Yankee Stadium price, right? Original tag from Adidas, $80 MSRP. Now, bro, not only
So
MSRP,
real,
bro.
real quick,
Hold up,
yeah,
because I want to show you this that I found. Right, this
yeah.
is the same
I was
exact
gonna send,
sweater,
I was gonna send you that right now.
bro.
Yes,
Come on, bro. We here, bro. We here. This is the same exact sweater. That's
without
just the bait without the New York City FC,
on the
which is probably a screen print that was put on
yes.
for $70. So cheaper than what Adidas would be selling it on its own, even if in a store. $80 is the store markup. 70 is on the website
Mm-hmm.
and extended sizes for us big guys.
Yep.
So it's a $70 sweater at that. And you have the fucking nerve.
Yo, hear me out real quick. Hear me out real quick. When I was in the team store, there was a guy who walked in, a Yankee Stadium employee of some sort. I don't know where exactly, but he was in uniform. He was like a vendor or maybe popcorn or whatever. He worked
Yeah.
in the stadium somewhere. He came into the store as I was taking some of these pictures, and he said, "Wait a second. Yesterday the prices were $80." I
Yo.
didn't mention this to you because I wanted to save your reaction to here. He goes, "What
What?
do you mean
Yo.
it's 240?"
Fuck this.
Right next to
Yo.
me. The dude was right next to me. He goes, "What do you mean it's 240? If
Bro.
yesterday it was $80." Me, and this is before I saw those tweets from Jonathan Denza.
Yeah.
And then when I saw those tweets from Jonathan Denza, I was like, "Oh my god, this guy was not lying."
Son. You see, that's fucking crazy.
The
Like
audacity. The
the audacity.
audacity.
And on top of that, it's like you're not even trying to like be slick with it. You just slap that shit on top of the like we wasn't gonna see two fucking barcodes. Like my man's, you're charging me,
People
son. It's a eight. I'm not
$500 for a tracksuit, bro.
good work because there's pants to this too.
This
There's
$500
a whole
for a tracky.
$500 for bro Adidas
Six
Luxe, meaning
six
all it is just some soft cotton polyester shit that's
650
supposed
for
to
the
feel
fit.
weight.
Sure.
You rocking out 650, yo, of Adidas get bro. It's not even Y3. It's not even the
Yeezy in its
fucking
prime.
word. Not even Yeezy in his prime, bro. Not even Yeezy in his prime with Adidas on some bullshit. You telling me that upcharge is for a screen print and a badge on the sleeve?
And
That
it's not on sale
bro,
on the team website. You know that, right?
no, it's not. It's just it's an in-store exclusive because they can add the fucking text to it.
So in the stadium, in the store as well,
Oh, yeah,
there was
sorry, in stadium.
in stadium, there was other items that I saw, like female sweaters,
Yeah,
right? And I was like, "Oh, I wonder how much this costs online." After like being like, "Nah, those prices are crazy." They were also not on the team store on the website. So I'm like, "Oh, so they're purposely just releasing stuff in stadium." Okay,
yeah,
you want to release stadium exclusive stuff, which makes sense on a marketing standpoint, so people go to the games and purchase
yeah,
there. But these prices,
bro. People like, what are you bugging out about? Like, it
there's
makes
people
no
that there's people that paid those prices. I
that
saw someone
crazy,
wearing
son.
the sweater
Same
in the
day,
sport section. Yeah,
same day, bro. I'm like, you fucking bugging. I know how much that costs. On like, nah,
it
bro. The
was
hat
the
it
only
happened.
the only and Y stuff that they did earlier this year was on sale in the team store.
So they did, and the shit is that we found this out even in the last home match. Sorry, when they had the hat, they had the Yankee New Era official crossover hat. They had it for $40 in the store, and not like 2 days later, New Era goes New Era MLS collab $23. So you telling me it's almost a double, a 50% markup almost, just because you have it in store
hundred
at during
percent.
the game? Well, yeah, 100%. Sorry, like 100% markup. I don't even know the percentages of this fucking sweater. Like we know, like, bro, just us that like in a way we know a
Sweater's
little
two
bit of
hundred percent markup.
crazy. Like we know a little bit about how like a little bit within the merch game, like not too in the weeds, but obviously enough that we know how that shit gets made. We like don't you're not tricking me into thinking that that's a worth $240. Like already a kid's jersey is the same price as what a replica was year one for adults. Like, come on, dude. Like,
Someone posted commented on one of my tweets about this, saying, "Oh, things like this is starting to make believe that I will get priced out at the new stadium." I'm like, this
hell,
is what made you believe that? The ticket price increase year after year, playing in multiple home stadiums didn't
yeah,
let
that's
you
not
believe you're gonna get priced out at the new stadium, bro. Like this is
that's
the
not,
reality of what's going on. Like the stadium
bro.
is gonna be like a a a, a, a strong reality check for a lot of fans when they receive the pricing. It's gonna be it's gonna be
Yeah,
like it's gonna be a big "I told you so" on my behalf.
bro.
Because what will surprise me is if the tickets aren't expensive. That's what will surprise me.
If
You know?
that's how they get you in, and then next, everything else is. It's
No,
not,
no,
man.
it probably won't be expensive the first year, but the second year,
Yeah,
they'll make up for like
um,
they did with the COVID when they didn't raise the prices for COVID. Remember?
yeah.
And then
You
when they
know
finally
what gets
raise it,
no for yep for sure. That shit got what I had to deal with just recently with
yeah,
that bullshit. Yo, you know what gets me now? Just popped into my head. Remember what we were told that about how the team makes money off of like the kits, where like if you buy it off of a certain place, they don't make money. If you buy it
yeah,
somewhere, they make money from it. This is straight up the team just covering losses, putting it at this price. Because
yeah.
there's no way the Yankees are telling you, yeah, you got to mark it up this much to put it in our store. Because you have a team that turns over the store and puts your merch up in on the racks. Because it's not even all the racks. If you guys were out there listening, like if you ever been to the Yankee team store during matches, Yankee stuff is still up there. Like they don't take down every single rack.
They
Like
had
it's just
a lot of Yankee
man,
stuff.
there's always a lot of Yankee stuff. Like it's just what they still keep the tops. They don't even put MLS tops cards during matches. They just keep the baseball ones. So it's mad baseball stuff anyways throughout the year in the store. So you're not even turning over the full store. Like what are you marking up this sweater for, or in this shirt, bro? It's a shirt. Like it is legit a t-shirt. $140. I've spent money on dumb shit before. I'm not spending that much money on a t-shirt that's been screen printed, DTG'd, whatever, and made it so that it's supposed to be a luxury item.
What I
Like,
did notice at the team store that was I don't want to say cheap, but less expensive than the other stuff was anything that had the old logo on it. Because they're selling a lot of stuff
yeah,
with the new badge.
yeah, because this is
The
I
last
think
year
the
was
season. Yeah, they need to get that out of the inventory. I was just highly disappointed, man, because I was getting hype. I remember I had like texting you like, yo, bro, like go take pictures because I want to like be able to show folks like was that this is cool. And then you hit me with that, and I was like, I read that. I told Dave, and he looked at me like, the fuck, 240, bro. Jordan prices. Those are Jordan prices. They're more expensive than Jordans, dude. Like, let's put that in perspective. They're more expensive than a pair of Jordans. Nah, you missed me with this one. I honestly think this is the end for me. I posted on Reddit, asked a question. I was like, yo, legitimately, like, our NYCFC Reddit is a little interesting. Like, would people be interested in supporter led merch? Fuck whatever rights that the team is gonna be able to try to strike you down on. It don't matter. You a duffel bag, you getting this merch one way or another. Like, will people be genuinely interested in the like somebody taking it serious and making merch for the fans that look dope? It's about the team because this is not cutting it. Like, that's just a sweater. What happens now? The bucket hat's gonna be $100 because it's stitched.
Oh,
Like,
I just saw it. It was like 50. I'm on the team store right now.
and you saw it.
Yeah,
Like, come on, dude. Like I don't think I don't. You're gonna price out people on all fronts, and that just leaves everybody with a sour taste in their mouth. Like, I think they missed the mark on that one. I know people probably bought it, but the people in the front office who listen to this that definitely involved with merch, yo, you know
bad,
we keep, we keep it real with you. Y'all fucked up on this one.
bad.
Bad shit,
On that.
bad juju on that one. You
The hat,
that's
bucket hat, the knitted one is $56.
and that's from Colombia on
Uh,
from
only New York.
oh, look at that. Technically that's a collab with the
Yeah,
you know. So
yeah.
nah, yeah, it's crazy,
Yo,
man.
what you think about the mascot that they were the mascot bobblehead they were selling?
Ooh, so yeah, you actually had that as well, bro. Let me put at the here. I was showing the mascot about this shit is trash, bro. This shit is basura. I'm sorry. This
It's
is
called mascot bobble. Like
yeah,
they're
it's
telling
generic. They gave you fucking uh luchador numero uno, bro,
they are
on
telling you this is the mascot right now.
this mascot, bro. First of all, this shit is generic as fuck. If you remember the Spider Man that they gave out for the season ticket holders, remember that one?
Yes.
So that one, I found out that's not even like you just call up a company and be like, hey, do you have? They got like a Marvel like license and shit, and they're like, yo, can you paint this blue? I bet paint it, and then send it my way. That's what this feels like. They called up this company Foco, who clearly has an MLS uh
Licensing.
license, and said, you got pigeons? I bet I need a pigeon on a base with this. Send it to me with a soccer ball, and they went about it. There's not the jersey doesn't even have the like. I understand. Like, this jersey's not even from this year, bro. This jersey's from years ago. So did they have this a long time ago?
I don't know.
Come on, you. Let's be real. Let's look at this jersey.
That looks like the
David Villa, bro. David Villa wore this jersey.
what's that? The second home kit.
Yeah,
The second home, the 2017-18 home kit.
like you have it around. There it is. You have it right there. I think it's.
This one is a long sleeve.
Oh, you got the long suit.
Yeah.
Nah, like it's. Yeah, I don't. I'm. You know how we are on the pigeon. Like we're not really
Yeah, that was kind of a
Debbie
scary.
Downer. That's like cherry on the top of all the bullshit.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that, to be honest. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
What are we doing? I felt like Taylor Twelman right here, man.
there you go. But let's get into this match, bro. Because oh man, I feel like we put the bad juju out there.
Oh, bad juju.
Because everybody that talks about this team, like on all pods, who writes about them, all said the same thing. We we go and beat the big guys, but the small ones we can't. And that's exactly how this played out. DC came to the Bronx, and honestly, I'm not gonna say they played us well. They just found out how to do it and beat us, bro.
Hmm.
Uh, give me just your like quick thoughts.
It felt like the team didn't have uh the urgency, it seemed like, till the dying minutes of the game. Like I don't know. It felt in a sense like there was no we started off looking good, like the first goal, Justin Hack,
Yeah,
Justino,
but
up to that point, up to their first goal, the DC first goal, which was a hell of a goal. I don't know. It's just like something's off. Like it almost felt Nick Cushing esque. hear me out. With
God.
like, we're getting the XG, we're getting the shots, we're getting the no
Hold
shots
on.
on goal.
I
But
say bad juju, and you say his name. Like, bro, I'm about to like seance myself. Like, I'm about
oh
to
my
hear
god,
fucking all this shit right here. Bro, I died damn because I want to agree with you, but I also don't. Just on the like, that's just puts bad memories in my head.
it's just weird to explain what went wrong in this team. Like, we did everything right. We were attacking. We were. Hannes Wolf had a clear shot.
Mm.
It was just went wide. Like, how do you justify losing to the worst team in the league, and and their two clear chances they scored on us?
It was honestly, you just become dumbfounded. Like, before we move on, Sanchez, take us through this lineup, because this is how we lined up against them. I honestly thought we're gonna cook these people.
On paper, it felt like a good lineup, right? So we
Yeah,
got Matt Freese in goal, Tavon Gray on the right, Justin Hack, uh, Thiago Martins, Kevin O'Toole, a solid starting lineup, starting back line,
it's
right?
literally it's who we've been praising this whole
Uh,
time.
Aiden O'Neill, excuse me, Andres Perea, Hannes Wolf, Maxi Morales, Nico Fernandez, and Alonso Martinez up top. The only thing I noticed about the game in this lineup is that I felt like Maxi Morales was playing a lot deeper
Yes,
for a lot of the game. And that's something that we spoke about, that we were kind of expecting that to happen. Him playing a
with
little
especially with Nico.
with Nico on the field, that he was gonna play a little bit more deeper. But then Perea was the one playing a little bit up. So it was kind of a little weird, which was working for the most part.
But that what you just said, I think affected FOP so much that they actually have a tree as our formation with Perea up top, because I think his heat map. I think they may have like an automated thing where it's like wherever your heat map, maybe that's what they just said. Hey, you actually played here for the most part of the game. Excuse me, but I thought we were gonna demolish them, bro, with that lineup. It honestly, it it felt like, especially in that first half. Also, we welcome Barraza. I wanted to ask you, um, how was from your side? How was the Barraza welcoming?
I felt like it was mixed, and I was confused. I'm
Yeah,
like, because I asked myself, I'm like, who are we booing right now?
bro. He, I think he played it. I wish I took a photo of that. He played it well. Like, he was just like laughing through it. But from our perspective, it sounded mixed as well. I
Yeah,
wanted to make sure that it wasn't like all the claps were happening just in front of us.
because I wasn't sure who we were booing, and I was just like, I'm like, are we really booing Benteke like this? Like, I really was trying to figure out who are we booing, and I'm like, oh, they're booing Barasa.
So, yeah, some people were legitimately booing him. You know where I stand with that, bro. Like I feel like if you is I understand, he wasn't gonna be the number one. Like, you can't blame him for leaving. Like, that's not the same Sean Johnson scenario. Like, Sean Johnson left because he wanted the
He wanted
cash.
out, yeah.
He wanted to get paid for another year, and what he thought he was gonna get paid more, and that was it. But he left because he clearly was not gonna be beat out freeze, and he wanted to take a chance. Can't blame him on that. So
Mhm.
booing him was, I think, what saved it was, I think he got claps when the half ended, and I
Mm,
think he understood, like, oh, everybody was just giving me shit, like, because I'm
that's
now
part of the
I'm the
game, yeah.
ops. It's part of the game. Because I think if he would have pulled up, people would have definitely clapped for him. Because, hey, hate or love it, the dude was a crucial part of, and he won us a trophy technically. So,
Hated or love it, the underdogs on top.
hey, but yeah, bro. So the match, I feel like if that first half flowed, like, we were on it that first half. I don't understand how there were some of these chances we were playing Perea going down the wing, putting these crosses. Yo, Tavon was working it really well. Him and Nico. No, well, Nico actually, like you said, was in the middle, so he was kind of like playing that sort of dish out guy. But him and I don't know how he found himself there, but I saw a lot of Aiden also like covering a little bit of that space, and then uh Tavon kind of just doing the overlap. So there were a lot of link up plays, really nice link up plays that were happening. At least from my perspective, they just didn't find anybody in the box for some reason. Like we had a bunch of corners, came to nothing. They defended it well. Like I don't know why. Is it like the pitch? Is it becoming an issue now? I had a weird take, and I don't know if you'll agree with me or not here. Is the short pitch now becoming not an asset? Sorry, if it stop is it stopping? Well, let me phrase. I'm triangle right now. Is the short pitch now working against us with the system that Pascal has in place? Because he needs to alter it for the spacing, and it seems like it's just not happening the as fluid as when we're on the road, you know. So I don't is like, do you see any of that? Like I'm just like putting
Yo,
things out there just
we
because.
said that this day could happen where the field will go against what the system is trying to be.
Yeah,
And it kind of makes sense if you look at how well we've played on certain games on the road recently
bro.
with the spacing and stuff like that. Maybe there is something to that. You know, the
I
the
don't know.
the width more. I think a lot more is the
Yeah,
width
the width
and the
game.
length.
We
Yeah,
need like he plays that like you're on the touchline essentially. Your wing is just like there and allows you that movement. Uh it's frustrating though, man, because I don't know if we'll have like as a we don't have that kind of patience to see those kind of results like this. And on he went on the press conference afterwards and saying like and he said he's like, yo, I brought up the Montreal matches and this match. He's like, what? He's like, this is our fault. He's like the golazo, which I like with just like you said, I call it a golazo. You put a
it's a great
bender
goal.
off the post like that, great goal. But if it's off a throw in and it's a bad giveaway, so it's like we're fucking up and we're allowing people to capitalize on it, bro. That second goal that Benteke found out through how we allow somebody to beat us like that on like maybe two. I think it was like two passes that they countered.
And they were kind of trying that a lot. That
They
same
fe-
type of
mm,
through ball throughout the match. I think Benteke got called for an offside on one in the
mm.
first half, I believe.
Because we went at a like I think it's just because maybe like again back to maybe the pitch, right? Just throwing theories out here at this point because this match went sideways. If we're trying to overload going forward, right, with the wingers and the fullbacks, right, playing whatever off each other, and we end up taking kind of like a weird 2 men in the back, 3 men in the back going forward, is that leaving us at home too susceptible to the counter because now one ball dinked forward and having a speedy forward to or speedy midfielder to get past our line, that's easily a chance on goal, 1v1, or maybe 2v1 against us. Like, is that something that we need? Does he need to be pragmatic about going forward in order to secure points at home and keep playing? Like,
Mm. You're talking about the switching up the style of play mid game to secure points.
yeah,
That's something that's something we don't do as a
but we
as a as a as a institution.
bro, dead ass, bro. I feel like that's in like the code of like the constant, like the when something is like it's in the building and they have to put like a plaque of something. Like one rule is, bam,
Maintain your style.
I mean, keep the style. 90 minutes, you are playing one way and one way. It's
You
you live or die by it.
infamously
Mhm.
Patrick Vieira after the 7-0.
Yep.
They asked him why didn't he switch it up. He's like, no, we're gonna stick to our game plan.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you go for 1 week being the herald that's like the dark horses of the league. Yo, you got to watch out for these guys. And son, DC comes out of nowhere, takes 2-1 on you at home with some bullshit travel fans. Like, the fuck? This is gonna
um,
continue. Like we play teams like this going forward. Like I don't understand. I think they've played too well for me to give them still the growing pains excuse.
mm,
We've seen this specifically that lineup get it correct for almost 90 minutes already too many times to for them to have that kind of performance against again the fucking spoon feeders, the wooden spoon feeders of this league. They got nobody. They have not. They didn't even have nothing to play for. They were eliminated from the playoffs.
already, yeah.
They literally have nothing to play for except for we just want to beat you. Like, what are we like? To go back to the 12, what are we doing here? So it left me with a sour, like not a sour taste, but it was just like you kind of didn't want to even be like
Everybody
let
was
me-
saying though after the Cincinnati win, we're only as good as the result after with DC.
Mhm. That's what I'm
We
saying. Yeah,
talk- we talked about how uh being like statement win, the Cincinnati being a statement win, and how it could put us on the radar. All those good, positive thoughts and ambitions get put back to the back burner with this
it's
loss against DC at home.
bro. It's a a big humble pie. Think about it. We went in 5 unbeaten in the league, right? We were cooking. It was us and Charlotte getting results,
And they
and
cook, they cooking for real.
Charlotte got a result. We didn't, and like I want to like hold up. I'm looking up real quick the uh what's our like next couple games, just as like the quality of the
We got
matches, right?
Chicago away, at home to Columbus, at home to Charlotte, at home to Miami, away to Red Bull, away to Philly, and we close out at home to Seattle.
The newly League Cup champions,
League Cup champions.
Seattle Sounders.
On paper, this Chicago away match is the easiest remaining match we have in the season.
Look at that. Because even Red Bull, who are atrociously bad, try
But
to have a,
they're fighting
but
for something.
they're fighting for them because they literally trying to get into the playoffs and just
All these
redeem.
games, all these games remaining have hold weight. They all are position play games. Columbus will be playing for like the supporter shield race. Not really, but playoff positioning. Uh, Miami playoff positioning. Rebels playoff positioning. Philly's gonna try to go for the shield.
Exactly, and like in Seattle, maybe by that point, Seattle maybe rotates players,
But
but
they're in fourth. They're gonna be playing
they're
for for
yeah they're
positioning
trying to
also.
get positioning. True, they again for those that say that table doesn't mean anything, right
Look,
there
these games that we've dropped against Montreal and DC this year, all those
they mean
points. That's the difference maker right now. We would have been comfortably top four if we would have won
yeah.
2 out of the 3 games
It's just and it
with
goes
games
back
in
to
hand. Yeah, we have
with
games
games
in
in.
hand.
So think about it. It's not. I don't. That's what I know you said last time that this is like I said the season of like something. I feel like this is why we gotta just keep it our season of vibes because it's. I don't want to be let down of not making the playoffs this year. Like I don't want to be let down. I don't want to get my hopes up of oh if you're in the playoffs is zero sum at that point. It's a fresh start technically. Like I don't want to go through that as a like the emotional parts of that. Like I just that shit's trash. To get my like you think you're in it like that and you really are not. Like Like if we play well, but you really like if we're still gonna struggle against people like DC, imagine being in a playoff scenario, playing up to the first place, second place, third place teams in the East. It's not. That's not gonna happen. Like it's just not. Like fucking. And right now, Philly already has experience going to a final. Cincy, they're in the thick of. I don't. If I'm correctly, they haven't made an MLS Cup final, but they've made a other final. I think they made was a Open Cup final, if whatever. But
Okay.
they know how to be in a competition, in a playoff competition, such as a knockout stage. Charlotte's the kind of the Wild Horse there. They're not really used to this. Neither is Nashville. Like no one like we would be playing who Tech if we
We'll
started
play
today.
a playing game against Rebel.
We will play a wild card against Rebel. Hopefully get out of that, and then if
Host,
we
yeah.
make, and then we would then I guess wait for whoever I guess Philly we would be playing because technically the wild
Yeah.
card game would be the
Yeah.
eighth spot.
Yeah.
We'll be playing Philly, and we already know how that fucking flows for us. Like we'll be playing Philly away. Philly did it right, and maybe y'all not following, but Philly has been cooking this season. Our new coach has them working. Everybody thought it was going to be a shit show there, but it's not. Um, we need to pick up points. We need to be in that middle of the East. Where do we pick up points there, Sanchez?
Okay. I'm gonna say we beat Chicago.
Okay.
Okay. Right there, 3 points. The next three home games: Columbus, Charlotte, Miami. We could go 0 for 3, 0 points. I think we could pick up a win against a win against. It's crazy to say it, but I think the team that we have the best chance of beating is Miami for some reason. Just because how
I
they're in turmoil.
yeah, I think
You know, I
the what may be the consequences of the League's Cup final may
carry
actually carry
carry over.
over into that match. It may be. We don't know yet
Maybe.
because rumors are nothing may happen.
I think nothing's gonna happen.
Same.
Nothing.
Yeah. We live. It's a messy. We're messy
Yeah.
league soccer right there.
The Charlotte 12 p.m. kickoff. I don't like that at all. I don't like that game at all. It's something about Charlotte, something about 12 p.m. The vibes, the stadium vibes might be off. We
Too
don't even know.
early. Think about
After,
it, and it's bro. And we're missing a note here. It's 12 p.m. on 3 days rest, so really 2.5 days rest on that.
bro,
Like
like
that might be a rotated squad a little bit, like
60,
just a tiny
60
bit.
hours after the Columbus match.
Yeah,
60 something hours after the Columbus match. That is
you're
crazy.
playing like you're playing a competitive ass match against Charlotte and Wilfred Zaha. Like, come on. And then 4 days later,
63 hours. 63 hours after the Columbus match ends, you're
yeah,
playing Charlotte.
and then legit 4 days after that,
You
on
play
a
Miami.
midweek, you play Miami on a midweek. So
And then
who
two
knows
days
how this
later, 2 days later, you play at Rebel.
at Rebel, like technically a real Rebel away match.
Okay,
Like,
so back to this. I think we could beat Rebel away.
yeah,
So that's 3 points. Let's say we beat Chicago, right? You could agree with that? Maybe
yeah, we could beat Chicago.
that's 6 points. And between the Charlotte, Columbus, and Miami match,
I get one
maybe
point
we
out of
get
that.
2 points out of that. 2 points out of there, out of those 3 matches.
Yeah,
That's 8. We don't beat Philly,
we don't beat Philly,
and that
and
Seattle game is probably a trap game.
that's a toss up at that point. That so much stuff could be happening by that
We
point.
don't even
Like
know
we
where
don't
we're playing that game.
exactly. Yeah, facts. We
We
don't
don't.
even know when we're playing that game.
Yeah,
So
we don't see. I can't see 10 points for the remainder of the season.
Bro, look, man, like it. You need this is why I wanted somebody big in this summer, because think about the
That's 7 games. Can't even
this,
think about 10 points.
yeah,
That's
10 points.
bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad, dude. That's bad. This is literally like you're just trying to get used to. You can implement new tactics at that point,
We
and it's
might
just
still get in the playoffs, but we won't be much better than eighth,
no.
maybe seventh place.
That's where we're hovering right now. It's
Yeah,
eighth
we're
place.
we're, we're yeah.
That is who we are, and it's crazy because bro, I was all in, bro. I drank that Kool Aid like crazy.
Yeah, I was all in up to
The energy sucked out of me, bro. The Saturday out all the way up till 9:30 and some change when that final whistle blew. I had all hopes. I was like, yo, we're gonna get a point out of this. Especially after we were getting some flurries at the end. He threw the kitchen
which
sink.
is talking crazy about
Bro, he
we're gonna
threw bad like Julian and this dude in like the 70th minute. That's it.
we're gonna get a point out of DC. Think about that. That's just crazy talking like that.
A point out of DC, and we were gonna be happy about it. Just to keep an unbeaten going. Like great. I mean, Hack made the team of the week. That's like
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
highlight. Little,
Uh,
but
so let's
yeah,
get out
bro.
of here.
Yeah, it's
There's gonna be an episode next week.
so no. So we don't play next week. This weekend coming up, this match day as they call it.
It's a FIFA.
Uh,
It's a FIFA
it's a FIFA
international.
break. Yeah, it's a FIFA break. Yes. We'll debate. We'll
Do you have,
if
do you
you
have,
made it to this point, you'll know through the socials.
do you happen to know where I'll be next Tuesday night?
I mean, I do, but I don't think the listeners do. Unfortunately.
Next Tuesday is the final match day of World Cup South American World Cup qualifiers. And as y'all may know, I am a big Ecuador supporter and fan and nationalist. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Well, that's gonna get political. I mean, yo,
Uh,
they're,
uh,
they're attacking Venezuela, bro. They're attacking Venezuela.
when you mean they, you mean the not us.
Yeah, the not us are attacking Venezuela.
Yeah. Um, it's Leo Messi's final official match in South America. His last official match in Argentina is on Thursday,
Mhm.
and if he plays on Tuesday, would be his last official match in South America against Ecuador. And
You think so, bro? You think so? Not to prolong it, but you think so
yeah, because he's not
that
gonna he is not gonna make it to the next World Cup
but you think that they won't be like
official match. There will be friendlies.
oh, gotcha. Okay,
They
okay,
won't.
my
It's an
bad.
official, a meaningful match,
A
a
meaningful match,
a
gotcha.
3-pointer. You know what I
A
mean?
three.
Uh, I
Where are
will.
they? They qualified already? I
They're
forgot.
first. Argentina's
Oh, okay.
first. There's a country who is second, which is one of the smallest countries in South America with a population of 16 million, which is Ecuador, who's in second, already qualified for the World Cup. I will be in Ecuador for this match.
Hey, let's go.
Ecuador
Went on a business
versus
trip.
Argentina in Guayaquil, Ecuador, Estadio Monumental Banco Pichincha Isidro Romero.
There you go.
I will be there.
Try to make it back.
My pops is looking out. Reparations.
He said, "I came back, bro. I came back. I'm here."
The 18 years of no child support. He's trying to make up for it right now.
He
I ain't
got it
mad
on
at
the
him. But
flight and everything.
this will be yes. This will be
Ooh, my man getting flown out. He getting flown out.
economy. This will be one of those.
Zone 5 ass.
This will be one of those the most savage away trips I've ever taken.
Word.
I am literally leaving the country for 37 hours.
Son, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I kind of don't want to be you either, because that
I am
your
packing a
body,
bag of Advil.
son.
The
I might have to
body
give you
aches from
some.
the flights.
I'm gonna have to give you some muscle relaxers, bro, before you go.
This
'Cause-
will be fun. Uh, I don't even have to bring a big bag because I'm like I don't even
Hold
have
up.
time to shower more than twice.
Are you going on El Espíritu de Dios?
No, it's the espiritu of South America called Avianca.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say that's gonna be my second thought,
Yeah,
but I was like, I know you're a big
favorite of South American
big yellow
airlines.
bus fan.
I love that yellow
Damn.
bus. But yeah,
So
I will be in Ecuador. Vamos Ecuador.
mhm. Well, as I always ask you, and hopefully you remember, record in horizontal and in vertical, and
Yes.
just take us
I
through the
believe
experience.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe we have seats behind the benches.
Okay, there you go. So yell all that shit to Messi, blah 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 blah
And
blah.
I'm gonna be like, yo, Messi, when he comes to City Field 2 weeks later, I'll be like, you remember me?
Te
You
veo en el
remember
City, te veo en el City, te veo
me?
en el
Veo donde
City.
yo, coche tu padre.
Oh man, word. Oh man. On that note, yo, guys, if you again made it this far, like, subscribe, the whole shebang. Share this shit with your peoples, all the bang bang bang. So yeah, and I'm gonna tease it for those folks that are make it this far. There will be some merch soon. Just working out some kinks, but we will have some merch available sooner rather than later. And yes, still a freak as always.
Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
Ooh, that's kind of a dope ass song for the stands.
Ah, good night, fellas.
And on that note,